What is your American dream?
I was born in New York. My American dream is music, and DJing is the one thing that I love.
My family's from Puerto Rico. I was born and raised in the Bronx. My American dream is to achieve success and prosperity through my hard work.
I am from India. I do hope that each one of us realize our own humanity and start helping each other succeed. We are all humanity, and that's the least we should be able to do.
I am from Poland. My American dreams be close to my kids and my grandkids, be happy, enjoy daily life. My dreams are very humble.
I'm from Suriname, South America. My American dream is to take advantage of opportunities to excel at my talents.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Well, Spar and Bernstein has been nothing but great to me throughout my trials. I mean, it's 5 years into this car accident, and they never gave up on me, never. And in everything, they fought for me, and I am so proud to tell everyone, don't even wink for a moment. It's you, Spar and Bernstein. My lawyer here, Mr. Barack, has been a cage animal. He wanted to go on trial, but thank God we settled out of court, and it was something that I'm very, very happy about. So everyone, I'm telling you, I'm not just making stories up. You have to use this law firm. Spar and Bernstein is the best, worldwide best.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
One it is. Welcome again to another edition of the Brad and Squeeze Show. We're not caged animals.
We are not caged animals.
No,
unlike what some people say.
No, that's why he was just saying it. It's just talking about the words in the
Yes.
parts.
It is Groundhog's Day today, Squeeze.
Oh.
Groundhog's Day today, Squeeze.
It is Groundhog Day today.
I feel it.
Okay.
I feel the
What's that guy
groundhog.
name? Maury?
What?
What's the name of the movie star?
Punxsutawney Phil. It is not Groundhog's Day today, but I feel it should be. Today just feels like I'm reliving like an hour ago.
Okay.
Didn't we just start the show an hour ago and shut it off,
it's all
and
in
then
your
we
head.
did it again?
It's all in your head.
Didn't we just? We're now just doing it again,
all-
right?
it's all in
It's
your
like
head.
I'm expecting Jill to come out with Punxsutawney Phil.
It's all in your head. We did not do the show.
We did the show this morning.
No, we
I
did
feel
not.
we did it.
No, we did
and
not.
now I'm doing it again.
No, this is the first time we're doing it. This is the first time we're ever doing the show.
Really?
Yes, and that's the reason why everyone that's listening on 93.5 FM and also on Facebook page Brad and Squeeze, they are going to share on their timeline and then to 30 of their individual friends page. Because this is the first time we're doing the show.
Because let me explain something to you,
First
Squeeze.
time we're ever going to be answering
If
U.S.
a
immigration
tree,
questions.
if Brad and Squeeze broadcast in a forest and nobody is in the forest to hear us broadcast, did
still
we
did
in
the
fact
broadcast. Yes.
broadcast?
Yes,
Even
did.
though nobody heard it?
yes, it did. That's
I do not believe
That
so.
was one of the most stupid lines I've ever heard.
If a tree falls in the forest and
no one
nobody
is there.
heard it, did the tree fall?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is.
It did fall.
In reality, it fell, but
Right.
in nobody else's reality did it fall.
Right, because they weren't there.
They weren't there. They don't
Right.
know about it. So in other words, the point is, if you don't know about it,
Well, let me
it
give you
didn't
an-
happen. And now the modern version of that is, if you don't have a picture, it didn't happen.
Let me give you an analogy.
You give me the analogy.
I'll give you an analogy, and that will
Yes.
change your tune.
Okay, Punxsutawney Phil.
Let's say you have a girlfriend.
Let's say I do.
Yeah, okay. Let's say you
Let's
have a
say
girlfriend.
hypothetically that exists.
And let's say that girlfriend cheats on you, but you're not
Cheats
there.
on me.
But you're not there.
Right.
Did the cheating really happen?
The cheating only happens if I end up finding out about it.
Okay, so
Right?
So if you didn't find out about it, it's
She didn't
okay.
cheat on me.
Oh, really?
Because, well, let me say this.
Right.
If nobody, well, that's a bad analogy because somebody knows she cheated. The guy she cheated with knows.
Exactly.
But in other words, if nobody in the world knows about it,
What?
that didn't happen. Like, let's
Then
say
she didn't cheat.
She didn't cheat.
So then you're saying it's okay to cheat.
I didn't say
as
it's
long as
okay.
nobody knows.
I did not say it's okay.
That's
to
what
cheat.
you're saying.
I said if something happens and the whole entire world doesn't know about it, then it didn't happen.
It happened.
It doesn't happen.
Yes, it
Someone
does.
has to know about it.
Oh, come on. The person who did it knows.
But that's it. The tree knows it fell, but nobody else.
I would like to see your face if your girlfriend cheats on you.
Yeah, I would like to.
I would really like to see your face. Like,
Yes.
you remember that thing that Squeeze and I was talking about on the radio? I really didn't mean it. Anyway, it's time to get to the show. Once again, what we do here.
Marcia says, Squeeze is right. The cheating does happen if nobody knows about it.
There you go.
And Natalie says, stop messing with Brad.
That's a Brad
And
lover.
Denisha is just trying to be a policewoman, says, hello.
Hello. All right. No problem.
And Pauline says, it did happen.
Thank you.
What I'm trying to say, Squeeze had a very bad analogy. What I'm trying to say
How come
is,
all of a sudden my analogy is bad?
because it happened between two different people.
The tree in the forest is a bad analogy.
No. In other words,
I'm speaking about something that happens every day.
The tree that falls in the forest that nobody hears is basically saying if you don't know it's happening, then you are not the wiser to it. It didn't happen. It doesn't affect you.
The tree did fall, though.
But nobody knows the tree fell. So so if you don't know it happened, then it didn't happen.
But so then, why even ask the question if the tree falls in the forest? It makes no sense then. You see what I'm saying?
The point is that people need to know things for things to happen.
But the same way you can make an analogy of
It's
the
like
tree
the
falling in the
ostrich.
forest.
It's like the ostrich sticking his head in the sand. If the ostrich sticks his head in the sand and doesn't see what's going on around him, then nothing happened.
Did you know that the ostrich is one of the animals that has the highest suicide rate?
Really?
Yeah.
Ostriches have the highest suicide rate?
One of.
How do you know this?
Hey, check it out.
I don't want to check it out. I'm just asking how you know this.
I read.
How do you know this about the ostrich?
I read.
Did you know that?
One of the birds, rather, than that animal.
Yeah. Did you know that they brought the mongoose in to kill a snake in the Jamaica?
Oh yeah, I did.
You know that?
Yeah.
You did know that?
Yeah.
Okay,
The yellow
just double
snakes,
checking.
yeah.
Yeah.
You learned something here.
Yeah, I learned something here.
You actually learned something
Yeah.
here. By the way, I learned that only about a few people shared.
That 6 people shared so far.
Yeah. Only 6 people shared the
6
Brad and
people
Squeeze
so
show?
far.
What are you trying to say
Yeah.
about this show?
Yeah.
Come on. All right. We said hello to everybody. All right.
And when we say hello, that means really
share.
Boy, when we're like thinking together,
Yeah.
we've been doing this show way too long. That's why it's like Groundhog's Day. By the way, one of the best
Brad,
lines in the movie.
This is the first time we've ever done the show.
By the way,
Stop
one of the best lines in that movie, I love that movie, is when Bill Murray goes into the psychiatrist and he says, Doc, I feel like I'm living the same day every day.
Right.
And the doctor goes, very interesting. Let's make an appointment for next week and talk about it again.
Oh man. Anyway, folks, once again, we're actually here to answer immigration questions. Let me give you a quick rundown on the show. We're going to be going to the phone lines 1-800-529-5465 shortly to take your live immigration questions on air. After that, we're also going to be finding our RFK. That's our
Whoa,
rapid
whoa,
fire
whoa, whoa,
Kim,
whoa, 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 whoa,
who
whoa,
will
whoa,
actually
whoa,
read
whoa,
off your questions.
Whoa,
What?
whoa, 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 whoa,
what?
whoa.
Well, what?
I have to put a stop to this right now.
What?
Nicola Jackson just said, I just want to make sure that I'm reading this properly. Nicola Jackson just says, Brad is a retired hoe.
Okay.
Wow.
Ho, 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 ho.
Wow.
He's a Santa Claus.
Wow.
Hey.
I thought me and Nicola were,
So what? Did she say a bad thing?
I don't know.
She didn't say a bad thing.
Sounds pretty bad.
You hung up the gloves, right?
Sounds pretty bad.
You hung up the gloves.
But my gloves are hung up. I thought we were solid.
So she's right. You're retired.
I'm a retired hoe.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Meanwhile,
I'm trying to figure out if I like the Brad that was married before or the one that's
married
divorced.
Brad or divorced Brad?
Yeah, married Brad or divorced
Are they
Brad.
different Brads?
I'm trying to figure, two different Brads.
Are they really different Brads?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
They're two different Brads.
No, they're not.
Yes, there's one that was married and there's one that's not married.
I think it's the same Brad.
That's Nicola.
I think it's the same Brad.
The latter Brad is what Nicola's talking about.
I think it's the same Brad.
You think so?
I is the same Brad.
I is.
I
There's no
is the
such
same
language.
Brad. I don't know why I just said that, but I am the same Brad.
Anyway, we got.
By the way, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, he is not sharing his royal fortune with her.
Okay.
All right, she thinks she's going to be a prince, but he is not sharing the royal fortune with her.
Princess.
She is not going to get any part of his fortune. You want to know why? Because she's an American citizen. She would have to pay taxes on it. Interesting. So she's beholden to the prince. She gets the title of princess, but she doesn't get any of the money.
No money.
No money. Do you believe that?
Literally no royalties.
They're actually a good-looking couple.
They are.
Look at that. I mean, put them back up. They're up. Yeah. They're a really good-looking couple.
Yes, they are.
Right?
Yes.
He's a good-looking dude. She's beautiful. I think they're a good-looking couple.
Yep.
I feel like a redhead.
Yeah. He's a redhead.
Right. He's called Prince Hodgkins, like the disease?
Hodgkins.
Oh, Hodgkins.
You insulted the prince the other day.
I insulted the prince?
Yeah.
What prince did I insult?
That same prince.
Why?
Because you said he gets around.
He does get around.
See, you did it again.
He does
you
get
just
around.
insulted the prince again.
Talking about being a retired hoe.
See, I can't believe you did it again.
If Nicola should be calling anybody a retired hoe, it would be Prince Harry.
Oh, God, Brad, you're terrible.
Yes.
1-800-529-5465. Ring up the lines, people, because once we get to the lines, Brad is going to be on fire. All right? Also, do remember to place your questions on our Facebook page, okay, Brad and Squeeze Show, and place them there. And our Fair Queen, or RFK, Rapid Fire Kim, will actually read those questions off shortly. Once again, remember that this is brought to you by the full-service law firm, Spar and Bernstein, located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor, and you can reach them at 1-800-529-5465. Remember to share, people. I need, as a matter of fact, I wonder if anybody out there has more than 50 friends. I want to challenge someone.
I just thought of something.
Share to those 50 friends.
I just had a thought on how we cannot have to relive.
So it's a thought, or is it an epiphany?
Maybe an idea.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I just got it from the Prime Minister of Thailand.
Oh, you mean you're reading something?
I'm reading something.
Okay,
I'm like, wait,
no
this is a
problem.
good idea.
Right.
Okay. You know, like we come into, every day, Squeeze and I look at each other, right before the show. We're like, yep, another show.
Yep, another show.
And they all, to
First
us.
show. This is the first show.
Right. So what the Thai minister did is he got a cutout.
Not the Prime Minister, the Thai Minister. The Thai
Prime Minister.
Yeah, the Thai Minister.
The Thai Prime Minister, Prayuth Chan-o-cha. Okay. Instead of appearing at his news conference, that's like what we kind of do. We appear every day. He has a daily news conference.
Right.
He put a cardboard cutout of himself and a recording, and never showed up. So at his news conference, he left a recording and a cardboard cutout of himself, and that was his news conference. Squeeze, maybe tomorrow, what I'll do is I will leave a cardboard, there he is, what I'll do is I'll leave a cardboard cutout of myself, and I'll just leave a bunch of recordings. Don't get married till after re-entering after 90 days. The I-130 visa petition. Where is Squeeze in this world? I could just have and just start pressing buttons,
Or you can put a title that Nicola gave you above your head.
Retired hoe. Yes.
I have heard you've been called many names, but that's the most interesting one I've heard.
Yes. I don't even know what to say.
I don't know
that
why
put a whole stop to the show.
I don't know why you're focusing on it. Maybe there's some credence to it?
No, I just get, I'm sensitive.
Oh, man. Yeah. All right. Once again, folks, Brad and Squeeze Show, never a dull moment.
Prince Hodgkins.
All right, so can we get to some questions or some more news?
Whatever you want to do, Squeeze.
Are
we ready with what happened right outside? Yeah. All right, so what happened right outside? We all went after the first show today. We all took a quick walk outside just to get some fresh air.
That's good.
There was we just stumbled upon, we didn't know about it, we stumbled upon a immigration march right outside our doors.
Right.
And apparently they were doing a Jericho walk. You know what a Jericho walk is?
Tell me more.
Where they surrounded the immigration service in downtown.
Right.
Activists surrounded the immigration service in downtown Manhattan to prevent a man that they felt should not be deported to be deported and removed out of the United States. He was being held at the immigration service here at 26 Federal Plaza.
Right.
His name, the guy who was being held by ICE, his name is Ravi. We don't know anything about him because we kind of just... Ravi, Ravi Ragbar, which apparently is some sort of immigration activist, and he got picked up. It's okay, Joe.
Right.
I'll get the best.
You'll get to it. I'm looking it up myself.
Okay, so and he got picked up.
Right.
And he's married to an American citizen, and they felt I don't know what exactly he did to. Maybe he was just ruffling feathers at ICE because he was an activist. But they picked him up to deport him, and there was a Jericho walk where they surround the whole building, and when they surround the whole building, they weren't they wouldn't be able to get him out. So you know what immigration did?
What?
They stuck him in an ambulance, turned on the ambulance sirens. It's true, we saw it. Turned on the ambulance sirens, and the activist thought maybe somebody was injured. They didn't realize it was Ravi. And the ambulance with the sirens on, thinking that somebody had to be rushed to the hospital, it was actually him getting deported. Just happened an hour ago. We have video with audio of all of it. We just happened to be there and we took it all. Is that crazy?
That is nuts.
All right. So now I just want to say one other thing in the video, because we're just going to let the video run. Okay? The woman interviewed discusses Jean Montreville. Now, Jean Montreville is being held in it's a different person. He's being held in deportation in Miami. He is about to be flown off to Haiti, and he's being deported, and he committed a drug offense 30 years ago, and he's been a model citizen since, and U.S. citizen children, U.S. citizen wife pays his taxes, and some of his children have physical and mental disabilities, and we're going to have his ex-wife on with his 4 children tomorrow morning, Jean Janet Couthin. He has 4 children at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning to discuss his deportation. And just coincidentally, because she's an activist, she was here at 26 Federal Plaza protesting against the deportation of this gentleman by the Ravi. Let's watch the videotape and see what happened.
No deportation! No deportation! No detention!
Today, one of the leaders of the new sanctuary movement, Ravi, was detained by the authorities. We have to fight against every deportation, every attack by this Trump-Pence regime. They're attacking TPS, they're attacking Dreamers, they're attacking Muslims.
So we started this morning out with the Jericho walk around the building when Ravi went in for his check-in. This was obviously a very real fear that we had. There was days of organizing before for planning, so we did the Jericho walk. After a couple of rounds, we heard that he had been detained. And at that point, sort of completed our rotation, did a prayer on the steps, then had another rally at Foley Square, which is when, after hearing from the wife of Jean, I believe his last name is Montrell, who's a partner who was also detained this month. I don't know if it was a city council person, came and told us they had put Ravi in an ambulance and that they were leaving that way. We don't know if he actually fainted, which is sort of what they're saying, and then they put him in an ambulance to get him out faster, or if they're just using that as a ruse. I'm devastated, I'm really heartbroken. I'm heartened that all these people are here and willing to put their bodies on the line for this. But yeah, this can't go on, not one more.
At our doors here, Federal Plaza's 2 blocks down the street. So we don't know what's going to happen to it. This just happened at around 11 o'clock this morning, Squeeze. So immigration issues are happening every day. ICE is picking people up every day. There's a lot of people in America who don't like what's going on.
A lot.
Okay? You want to know why they don't like what's going on? Because we're all human beings, Squeeze. Okay? Everybody has a right to live their life as long as they're not hurting anybody else. We're human beings. They take human beings off the street and send them to go live elsewhere and leave their families behind, leave their children behind, their spouses. They're separating families every day.
Every single day.
Every single day. And they're separating them because some people don't like the way they talk, the way they look, maybe their religion, maybe their skin. Who knows? Who knows? Okay? But I'm not sure what they're doing to hurt anybody. Now, the anti-immigrant person will say, they're taking our jobs. I don't know. Last I checked, the job rate is 4% unemployment. What jobs are they taking? It's not like the unemployment rate is 50%. You dumbass. All right.
All right. So it's time for us.
So that's BS when they say they're taking our jobs.
Yeah. It's complete BS. You know?
All right. Tell me they're taking their jobs when the unemployment rate's 25%.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Crazy.
They're keeping wages down, Squeeze.
Yeah.
Undercutting the U.S. workforce. Well, you know what? There are companies out there that will raise raises. It has nothing to do with it's called inflation. Wages go up when inflation goes up. When taxes go down. So actually, Walmart just raised their wages.
Right.
Because of the tax cut.
Right.
Okay. Tax cuts will make wages go up, but it will also make inflation go up. It's a double-edged sword, Squeeze. Economics 101.
There you go.
All right.
Shall we get to some calls now?
All right.
1-800-529-5465. We're going to answer some immigration questions. We got more on the show coming up later with some news and some other areas of law. 1-800-529-5465. Want to remind you that there is now an office in Hartford, Connecticut at 1 Congress Street. You call the same number, 1-800-LAWLINK, to book your appointments. Later on, once again, we're going to catch up with Kim Moore, a.k.a. RFK, Rapid Fire Kim, reading off your questions on our social media platform, The Brad and Squeeze Show, where you are now sharing up to 50 of your friends. And thank you so much, Brad Squad. Thank you so much, Team Squeeze, for making us the fastest growing social media immigration show.
I think it's fair to say that. We have no idea, but I think it's fair. Let's make, you know what? Donald Trump makes claims all the time.
Put it out in the air.
He has no idea for sure. Yeah, we are the fastest growing immigration show in the entire history of the world.
There you go.
There is nobody who's growing faster and bigger. We are huge.
Put it out in the universe. Huge.
Yeah. Let's make up stuff anyway. Everybody makes stuff up.
Let's go to the phone lines.
Make up statistics, right?
Let's go to the phone lines. 1-800-LAWLINK. All right? The lawyer's ready to answer some questions. He does that very well.
Natalie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. What's up?
Good.
Well, I just got married to an American citizen just about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to your program yesterday, and I'm wondering if it's too early to file for my to adjust my status.
How long have you been in the United States?
For 4 years.
Go file it tomorrow.
File away.
Okay, and I have my kids. My kids are in Jamaica. So I was listening to what you were saying yesterday, that you were telling someone to file as soon as possible because of...
that is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay, so it's not going to look as if I'm like doing it too fast. That's what I was thinking.
Let me tell you something. Stop worrying about what it looks like to somebody else. The reality is this. If it is a real marriage, you have nothing to hide. So it doesn't matter. It's real. Whether you file the month after you get married, 6 months after you get married, or 6 years after you get married. If it is not a real marriage, you have everything to hide. By waiting to file or not to file, you're not helping yourself. You're breaking the law.
Yep.
So if it's real, just file. You got nothing to hide. Just go do it. If it's not real, you shouldn't be doing it at all. Right. Period.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Another question. My kids are 8, and the other one is 18. Coming the end of this month.
Right.
So is it okay to file?
Yes, as long as the marriage happened before you turned 18, you're safe. But the applications have to be in before 21, but they'll be in well before then, so you're fine.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, and if you need help, hold on.
All right.
All right.
Once again, folks, make sure you check it out. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call. Let's go to another call right here on the Brad and Squeeze Show.
They're loading the calls up, Squeeze.
2018.
They are loading the calls up.
And load up the questions on the Brad and Squeeze Facebook page. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to actually place your questions there. All right? 1-800-529-5465. You ready?
I don't know.
They're loading them up.
They're loading the
All right,
calls
not a
up.
problem. We can switch over to RFK.
Why don't we find RFK?
Let's find a rapid fire Kim, okay, and get some questions from there. So we have a balance right now. My fair lady, how are you?
The fairest of them all, Squeeze. How are you?
Mirror, mirror on the
I
wall.
thought you were going to sing My Fair Lady.
No, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
RFK.
Social media queen.
All right, let's go. All right.
Okay. Clueless would like to know, how does a couple file joint tax returns if one of them is not a U.S. resident but the other is a citizen? The non-citizen has no papers as of yet.
The non-citizen has no papers. You get a W-7 form. You get a tax identification number, and then you file a joint tax return.
Garcia asks, my parents filed for my green card while I was over 21. My petition has been approved and I'm just about ready to submit my DS-260 and getting ready for an interview. My problem is that I have overstayed for over 2 years in the U.S. Is that going to be a major problem when I interview? What should I do?
Who's filing for who?
My parents filed for my green card. So her parents are filing for her when she was over 21.
And she overstayed in the United States by 2 years?
Yeah.
When was this?
It doesn't say when it was.
If you overstayed by more than 2 years over the age of 18 and left, you have a 10-year bar. So unless that was more than 10 years ago, you got a big problem. You should be calling us.
CIA Jammy.
CIA Jammy.
CIA Jammy.
CIA Jammy.
Yes.
First name CIA.
Last name Jammy.
Jam-
Last name Jammy.
CIA
That's
Jammy.
usually how it is when it's CIA Jammy.
CIA Jammy asks,
Yes.
how long does it take for a U.S. father to file for his adult son?
About 7 years. Unless you know somebody in the CIA to do it faster for you.
There's got to be some loopholes there.
Yeah.
Denise, I am a U.S. citizen and I'd like to petition for my spouse who's in Jamaica. How long is it going to take for the I-130 to be approved? He's now visiting here on a visiting visa.
About 8-9 months, but maybe if he's visiting here, maybe you want to let him stay for 90 days and do the adjustment here. It would be faster, probably.
Nicole asked, my notice of intent to revoke was reaffirmed. Now what do I expect?
You expect that you've been denied fully. You need to come see us and see about filing something new.
Janice, how much is it to adjust my very senior citizen mom's status, and what should I do?
$1,760, and you file an adjustment application. Just because she's a very, very senior doesn't mean she gets a discount. This is not the movies.
Not the movies.
Right. By the way, Squeeze,
Yeah.
you have reached the age now. I think I have. Well, I don't know about you. Maybe you haven't reached the age yet. Okay, but I am 6 months away from being eligible to receive the AARP magazine. At 50, you can do it. AARP in 6 months from now. Would you believe that?
I feel like we're going to need to have some sort of partnership with AARP for your birthday.
Yes, maybe.
We should start working on that
Maybe.
now.
I don't know. That's very sad. When I get it, I'm just going to cry.
Are you implying that
I'm just gonna
getting old is a
cry.
bad thing?
What?
Have you ever read it? There's some solid tips in there.
No, I haven't read it because I'm not 50 yet. But when I'm 50, they will send it to me.
Are you looking into your assisted living home yet?
I am not looking into the assisted living home as of yet. No, not yet.
1-800-LAWLINK. Make
Brad,
sure
I
you
hear
know
that
that
those
number.
Right. And Natalie says it just comes automatically to you. You don't even ask for it. Just start showing up.
Like, hello.
Hi, I'm here from the old age magazine.
They just get it every month. They get a list of people who turned 50 and just plot on.
I don't know how
their
it works.
lives.
You are officially old.
I don't know how that works.
Let's get back to some more questions. What do you got next?
Lisa is asking, is WIC safe to apply for if you're a conditional green card holder, or would it cause problems when I apply to remove the conditions?
Well, if you don't apply to remove the conditions, you're going to be illegal. That's a problem. So you got to apply to remove the conditions. But what would cause a problem? Is she asking?
Is WIC safe to apply for?
Yeah.
Okay. Michelle is asking, my dad has filed for me since 2012, and all I've received is a letter of confirmation of applications. How much longer do I have to wait?
You should have gotten approval. So if confirmation is approval, then you're fine. Then you would wait about another 2 years. If you just have a receipt but not an approval, you should be calling me because you should have got the approval a long time ago.
Cheryl says, I have sponsored my husband. He just started to work the last week of October of last year. My question is, he's only worked for 2 months. Can I put him on my taxes as a dependent, or do we need to file a joint tax return?
Joint tax return.
Useford, I'm sorry, I butchered it. Useford wants to know, my sister has 2 kids that were born here. How can she get her green card? She's lived here for over 30 years and her kids are 20 and 18.
Wait till the child's 21 and let her file away.
She asks, can a U.S. citizen brother file for a sister that lives in the U.S.? And if so, how long does that take?
12 to 15 years, file the I-130. The answer is yes. Who knows what it'll be at the end in 12 to 15 years from now?
No one knows.
Carrie Ann asks, can someone file for the 19-year-old son on their 2-year conditional green card? And if yes, how soon after receiving the conditional green card can she file?
The next day.
And what's the procedure? He's in the U.S. and out of status.
File the I-130.
King asks, what forms do you file with a SIDGE case?
An I-360 and an adjustment, I-45.
Kasana wants to know, how soon after you receive an approval of notice for an I-130 visa can you expect an interview from the embassy?
Depends on who's sponsoring you. Are you on a waiting list? Who's the sponsor?
I believe it's her parent, if I remember from yesterday.
If she's over 21, it's a 7-year wait.
Okay. Marcia Lay, I'm married. My husband is doing an application. Could you tell me the cost for the applications and what forms should be filled out? I'm here in...
You're in the United States, this woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's $1,760. You have to file an I-45, an I-130, an I-864 affidavit of support, I-765 work permit, I-131 advance parole. $1,760 in total. To the government. You make your check out Department of Homeland Security. Attention Donald Trump. No, you don't say attention Donald.
Zarifa says, this question is from a friend who's currently at work and can't watch. Good citizen, Zarifa. So I did a self-petition this month. It makes a year since my papers were submitted. The work permit was approved in March of last year as per prima facie, but the actual permit was never sent. What do? I have a lawyer, and he said he last contacted them that they never gave him any info. Self-petition was done under VAWA.
And how long ago was this VAWA done?
A year this month.
It takes a year and a half. Hang in there.
Okay. Princess, after prima facie is established, how long does it take for the case to be approved? Different person.
About a year.
And is work authorization obtainable through that?
It's not obtainable through the prima facie, but it's obtainable if the abuse was through a U.S. citizen. You could file the adjustment and get a work permit, or you can get a work permit after the I-360 is approved. Generally speaking, if domestic abuse was through a U.S. citizen, you file the adjustment immediately so you can get your work permit and green card as quickly as possible. By the way, we have been hovering around 216 people, Squeeze.
Yep, hovering.
Okay, hovering.
Hovering.
Like a UFO over Area 61 in New Mexico. Okay, hovering, just there. And we need to get to 250. All right, so I'm going to ask everybody right now, unless you want Squeeze to be answering the immigration questions, which may or may not be correct, or you'd rather have me answer the immigration questions.
Well, let's just clear one thing.
Actually, you could actually answer.
Do not use me as a scapegoat because I do not answer immigration questions.
I was going to make a joke that you've been doing this long enough.
No, I will not answer any immigration questions.
But if you want.
And are you threatening the people?
I am threatening them.
That you're not going to answer the questions
Correct.
unless you get to that? You can't do that.
Why can't I? I just did
that
it.
Would not be ethical.
I just did it.
It would not be ethical.
But I just did it.
No, you didn't.
I don't threaten people.
What do you do?
I was just suggesting.
You make a promise?
I was just suggesting that maybe Squeeze should be answering
these questions.
You made
an offer that they can't refuse?
They offer they can't refuse.
Basically, what Brad is simply saying is that we would like to get to at minimum 250 concurrent viewing. Ultimately, we always get to about 4,000.
And look at that. As soon as I threaten people, 10 people just shut off the thing.
Exactly.
Look at that.
That's what I'm saying.
Now 15 people have shut it off.
Never, ever do that.
Right. Don't. You know? Well, it was fine until you suggested I was threatening.
No. Why don't you let me do this?
Okay.
Let me fix this.
Sure. Fix it.
All right. Okay. Brad, you stick to just answering immigration questions. Squeeze, you stick to the marketing. So here's what I need of everyone, all right? I need everyone who is listening to us on 93.5 FM to go get on Facebook and share the Facebook page called Brad and Squeeze. You're going to share it on your own timeline. Then you're going to share it to at minimum 30 to 50 of your friends. Please do this. We really need for you to do this. Sharing is truly caring. So please share the Brad and Squeeze show. And look at it like you're actually helping others out there who are in a position that truly needs some legal advice, and they're getting it for free by way of the Brad and Squeeze show. So once again, share it to at least 50 of your friends, 30, 50, but just keep sharing it to your friends' timelines. The link, you can just click on that share and it says friends timeline, and you find a friend and you just share it on it. All right, do that for us. Get us up to 250 concurrent. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we're going to be close to 4,000, 5,000 views right now. So make sure you make that share of the Brad and Squeeze show. And also, if you are subscribed to any groups, share it in the groups. That's the quickest way to get it out. If you're in any groups out there, share the link in the groups. Also, if you're a part of any other pages, share it on the page. With that said, we're getting back to answering immigration questions. We should probably go to the phone lines and get some calls.
Nobody has calls today. It's very interesting. I want to speak to some people.
Okay.
So call
why don't I do this?
1-800-529-5465.
You got to slow it down.
1-800.
Everyone out there, call this number, 1-800-529-5465. If you have a green card question, a citizenship question, a work permit question.
Talk to them.
Anything. I'm looking at you.
Talk to them.
I'm talking to you.
I don't need to.
Because I want for you to
them.
understand that when I'm doing my little blurb, or whatever you call it, spiel, okay?
Your shtick.
My shtick.
Your shtick.
My shtick.
Yeah.
All right? You know, let me do my shtick. All
Yeah,
right?
your shtick.
1-800-529, I'm looking at you, 5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. You call that number, I will force this guy to answer your immigration question. And I promise you that. Even if I've got to get up and, no, I don't want to say choke him, strangle him, all right?
All right.
Think about that choke joke. All right?
Jeff Bosey says he's happy to call and just chat.
Okay.
I'm quite sure Jeff
I'm sure he is. He was born here, but he just likes soaking up the information anyway. So
Jeff must be a rich guy, man.
Yeah.
He's got to be a rich guy.
Yeah,
he doesn't miss any show.
Yeah.
He's always participating, always sharing.
Yeah. So Tamika Nelson must be very rich too. She never misses either.
Their job is just to watch the show
all day long.
Listen, let me get my cup of coffee. I've got to go to work.
Yes.
And that's getting on the Brad and Squeeze show and just sharing, watching it.
Right.
Anyway,
All
so
right.
let's get back to immigration questions. Kim, you want to continue? I'm quite sure you got more.
Sure, absolutely. I've got them.
Okay, let's have it.
Why don't we do this?
Glorious.
Why don't we do this? Let's take some telephone calls.
Oh, you got the calls now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Why don't we
there
take
you
some
go.
telephone calls? We're going to come back to Kim at the end of the show with the rest of our rapid fire rounds. How's that?
All right, sounds good.
That
Let's
sounds great.
Let's get to the phone line.
Trina in Lynchburg, South Carolina.
Yeah, hello.
How are you?
Hello.
I'm okay.
What's up?
Okay, I'm just calling to find out. I was married. My husband passed away. I sent in a widow form, the I-130, and I got a respond. But I got a 4-year-old also, which she's not a citizen here.
He's a resident?
She's not a resident either.
Who's she?
She's Jamaican.
Your wife was Jamaican. This was a same-sex marriage?
No, my husband was from the United States. I'm Jamaican.
Okay, so who is she that you're referring to?
My daughter is 4.
Okay, so your husband filed, let's talk about you first. Your husband filed for you. He was a U.S. citizen born here. Did he, before he passed, did he file for you?
No.
Okay, so you have to do an I-360. That's the widow petition.
Yes, I did that I-360.
And then you can include your 4-year-old daughter on the I-360.
Okay, that's it. I didn't put her on the I-360.
Yeah. So
I got to do a new one for her?
No, you can't do a new one. You just have to include her on it. So you have to write immigration and let them know. Really what you should be doing at this point is hiring a good lawyer, because you're not going down the right track if you want to get your daughter included. All right, so hold on one second.
Okay.
All right.
1-800-529-5465, taking calls live. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to another call.
Sandra in the Bronx.
Yes,
Yes. My question is, I'm a resident here now, And I want to file for my daughters. One is 26 and one is 17. She'll be 18 this year. However, the one who is 17, she's in Jamaica right now. She'll be 18 in May this year. And the one who is 26, she's in America here on a student visa. How do I go about filing for both children?
You got to file 2 separate I-130 visa petitions, one for each. As long as your daughter stays in status here, she'll eventually get her green card. And hopefully if you file now for your daughter, she'll get her green card before she turns 21, the one back in Jamaica. You have to file 2 separate I-130s. We can help you. Hold on one second. Let's go to Johnny in Queens. Johnny in Queens.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Brad.
What's up?
Hey, Brad. What's up, guy?
What's up?
Let me know. We have a friend that have a green card, but him green card expired about 2-3 years now, you know? And he want to go back. Oh, what's the problem?
I don't know. What's the problem? Why didn't he want to go back and renew his green card?
No, he wanted to go, but he just was lackadaisical, you know?
Oh, lackadaisical?
You know,
so just file an I-90. File an I-90. He still has a green card. Just file an I-90. He'll get it replaced.
I-90 and no problem. How much that will cost?
What did we say this morning? $455 plus 85. $540.
To renew, right?
Yeah.
Tell me something. Let me ask you that you're on the line. Can you just try to get your citizenship?
If he's had a green card, yeah, presumably. I assume he has had a green card for more than 5 years. So the
you have to renew. You have to renew your green card first before you apply for citizenship.
No, you can do your citizenship right away.
Is that so?
Yes, it's so. Hold on one second. We can help. All right. All right. So let's go to James, also in the Bronx. James. A lot of Bronx today. James, what's up?
Hello.
What's up?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is John James.
John James.
My daughter is filing for me. She didn't born here. She was born in Antigua, but she's a U.S. citizen.
Right.
I just want to find out how long would it take before I can get the green card she filed for me.
About 9 months.
9 months?
Yeah, we can help. Hold on. All right, let's go to Leslie in Brooklyn. Leslie in BK. Mr. Leslie in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Leslie.
Good afternoon, Brad.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, I'm a U.S. citizen. I filed for my son in 2006. He got called in 2012, and when he went in, they found out that he had a charge of he was held with a spliff, and they charged him for it. So they turned him down. They said that he needed a waiver to prove that I'm going through hardship before they can give him his green card. How do I go about that?
Well, he had a spliff. How long ago was it?
2012.
Okay, yeah, he needs a waiver. He has to prove it's less than 30 grams. You have to show extreme and unusual hardship to you. You generally need a lawyer to help you with that. So hold on one second.
I'm going to need a lawyer for it.
Absolutely. Hold on.
1-800-529-5465. Once again, let's get back to the lines.
Jean or Jean in Brooklyn. I don't know if it's Jean or Jean.
Yes.
Jean.
Yes, I'm here.
How are you?
I'm good, thank God.
Okay, what's up?
And should I go ahead?
I think you should go ahead. The floor is all yours.
Yeah, all right. I want to understand this question.
Okay.
Clearly. If someone have a green card and you're a U.S. resident for a while and you want to visit another country such as Canada where your relatives are for a week or two, is there any problem?
Well, it's a problem. This is what you have to understand. Canada and almost any country in the world, okay, right. The determination whether or not you need a visa to go to another country is not determined based on where you're a lawful resident of. It's determined based on where you are a citizen of. So people who are citizens of the United States can go visit Canada without a visa. Now, if you're a green card holder, you're not a citizen of the United States. Maybe you're a citizen of, I don't know, United Kingdom, England. I would believe that the United Kingdom could go visit Canada without a visa. Maybe you're a citizen of Russia. Russia, you would need a visa. So it's specific based on your citizenship, not where you're a green card.
Okay.
Got it?
So basically that's a chance you will take with your...
What?
Yeah, I understand.
Now you understand. Very good. Thank you for calling. All right.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. All right, let's go to Marsha in Lake Park, Florida. Marsha.
Hey, Brad and Squeeze, how are you guys doing?
Oh, look how happy she is.
Yeah, I like that.
Squeeze, my friend on Facebook.
Ah.
Anyway.
You know Marsha? You know Marsha from Facebook?
Of course I know Marsha.
You know Marsha from
Yes, I do.
Facebook, right?
I do know Marsha.
Right, you and Marsha's one of what? 250,000 friends of yours,
Yeah,
right?
something
On
like
Facebook.
that.
Something like
She's
that.
my favorite friend.
Yeah, she is your favorite
Yeah.
friend, though. Yes, okay, just double check.
Okay. Brad,
Yes.
you answered my question, but you spoke so fast. I did not get the name of all the forms that my husband should do.
All right.
I'm married here. He's a citizen by birth, and he's doing my papers. But I only got the I-130
You have a
from you.
pen?
speak
You got
so
a pen?
fast.
You got a pen?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right, you all right? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I-45, I-130, I-765, I-130. No, I'm only kidding.
Oh my
I'm
God.
only
Just
kidding.
kidding.
You know, you set yourself up for that. All right, I'll go slowly. I'm gonna go slowly. I-45,
I-45,
I-485,
I-485,
I-130,
yes,
I-765. That's for the work permit.
I-765.
765. That's the work permit. I-131. That's for your travel document.
Okay.
And an I-864. I-864, which is the affidavit of support. Now, on the I-130, because you are in the United States of America, there is a supplement to that for people who are in the United States also have to fill out. It's the I-130A. It's all part of the I-130, but I want you to make sure that you fill out the supplement as well.
I-130A.
Yes.
Okay.
All right? That's
right.
it.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Thank you so much,
All
and you
right.
have a blessed day.
Best of
All
luck.
right. Thanks a lot.
Oh
Once
my God,
again, folks,
we went from no calls to a full screen here,
Of
Squeeze.
course, because I told him to call.
You told him to
Yes.
call? When did you tell him to call?
Oh, you forgot earlier?
Yes.
When I said, slow down, let me handle this?
Yes, I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. Told him to call, so they call now. So you got a full screen now. You got 10 minutes left.
No, I don't. We're going to go over again.
1-800-LAW-LINK.
You know what we should do?
Oh, slow
We
down
got
the numbers?
Carmela.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, let's talk to Carmela, our tax attorney. Then we'll come back. We'll take some more calls. All right, we're going to extend past 1 o'clock. We still then talk about USA Credit, and then we're going to finish with a big crescendo.
I like how we still then talk about USA Credit.
We will then still talk about USA Credit, and we're going to finish. Okay, the finale. The finale. You know, the big number when everybody comes out. The big number. You know, the finale. We'll finish with RFK. How's that for a plan?
Yeah.
Carmela, where is she? Hello.
Hello, Carmela. How are you?
Now, Squeeze, are you familiar with what Carmela does here for a living?
Quite familiar.
Tell us what she does.
I think I need to walk over to her with a check.
What you do? You owe her money. She actually said that, and I said, it really it's really not probably professional to be here in the studio and ask Squeeze. That's why I said go into the social media room.
I need to walk over there with a check.
Yeah.
But anyway, Carmela,
everyone.
good afternoon.
So,
Carmela Walrond happens to be
Yeah.
our tax attorney at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. She has helped numerous individuals to reduce their taxes significantly. I have heard miraculous stories here on the Brad and Squeeze show, and also out in the corridor, also out in the streets. And I know she's doing a good job here at the law office of Spar and Bernstein in getting your taxes reduced. And especially now it's coming up into tax season, one should actually speak with this attorney here at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. So, Carmela.
So let me just make a little introduction here, okay?
I thought I did that, but go ahead.
I have the introduction here on the sheet.
Oh, the one that you have on the sheet. So the one I did was not good enough.
No, you did a good job. You did a good job, but the producer gave me something.
Discount me like how Carmela get taxes discounted.
I'm discounting you.
Yeah.
Like USA Credit discounts.
Like the job that Carmela does with the IRS.
The first 2 months.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. So 2017 tax filing season is coming up, Carmela.
Very soon.
All right.
Yeah, starting January 29th.
And Trump has passed his tax bill. And
Yes,
there's
he
a lot
did.
to be aware of in the upcoming tax season. I know taxes is not the most exciting thing, but people need to be listening to us. So what do you need to be prepared for in the year of the Trump tax season with all these big tax cuts?
Well, one of the things that's going to be taking effect is regarding changes to the tax rates and also change for like child tax credit. And what I was saying that I think a lot of your listeners need to know that starting in 2018, in order to claim child tax credit, you must have a Social Security number for that dependent. So it's very important to maybe see an attorney, and a great immigration attorney to see how you could obtain that, getting a Social Security number for your dependent in your household or child.
What about people who own their businesses? What's the changes
Yeah.
for them?
Sure.
Squeeze, pay attention, Squeeze.
I'm paying
This is
attention.
you. You're a
Paying attention.
serial entrepreneur, Squeeze.
I'm paying
You have
attention.
many, many businesses, and he's looking at his phone. This is something Squeeze should be listening to.
I already disclaimed that I'm going to have to walk over to her with a check.
Yes, all right. So, people who are serial entrepreneurs like Squeeze, what should they be doing? Besides playing Candy Crush on their phone, which is what he's doing
I
right
don't even
now.
know what that is.
Yes, he knows exactly because you're playing it.
No.
Candy Crush right now.
Sure. And starting in 2018, there's a 20% deduction on business income for pass-through entities.
What does that mean? I don't even get that. What does that mean?
Sure. Pass-through entities are people who own their own
what is the
businesses.
20% discount? What is this?
Oh, 20% discount on your business income on your personal tax return starting in 2018
So what does
tax
that mean?
year. So meaning that if someone has their own business, creating an LLC, S corp, partnership.
So all right, so let's say I made $1,000 profit. What does that mean? So that means I only pay taxes on $800?
No, you'll get a $200 discount on that income starting in 2018.
Oh, so
but only for people.
So in other words, I just want to make sure I understand it, okay?
Sure.
So let's say for example, I owe $1,000, right? And my profits that they're taxing me on are $5,000. I have no idea. I'm making it up. Okay? So you get a 20% discount on the $5,000, so that's $1,000, but I only owe $1,000. That means I owe zero. Is that correct?
So, but the important thing is that you have to be a qualified trader business. So that's why it's to come and see me that I can help structure your business, creating an LLC or a partnership. So you'd be eligible for that 20% discount starting in 2018.
Now, Squeeze. Not only does she do people's taxes and structure their businesses the proper way and do their taxes for their business as well, she helps people save money on their taxes, people who owe money and can't afford to pay it. Mm-hmm. Are you aware of this?
I am quite aware.
All right. Why don't you talk to her about it?
I believe that I believe what she should actually do is give us an example of people that she has helped.
What kind of example can you give us?
Appropriate, yeah.
That's very
good.
I
had
excellent. Excellent. Yes.
I had a client that owed about $80,000 in taxes, and actually he was disabled. He was actually a former worker for MTA, and he injured himself, and he could no longer obviously work for the MTA, and he owed $80,000 in taxes. So I recently got a settlement for him for $3,000 on those taxes. So he was very, very grateful. This is a man that obviously his income drastically reduced.
See, this is where the clapping. This is where the clapping should be coming in. Okay, $80,000. No, that's a shocking. We need that. Yay! The $80,000. There you go. A little late, but okay. Better late than never. $80,000 he owed in taxes. I mean, that's a lot of money. Think about it.
Yes.
That's more than he was probably making in any given year. And then even if he made that money, even if he made $100,000, okay, and he owes 80, he's got nothing in his pocket. Okay, how does he even pay his rent or pay for food? And Carmela, I mean, that's a lot of stress, especially on a retired guy. And Carmela took that $80,000 tax debt, turned it into $3,000, which was very doable for the guy. I'm sure he gladly wrote a check for $3,000 and said, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord, or maybe thank Carmela, or maybe thank both of them that I don't owe this money anymore. What a relief that is, right? I mean, think about the sleepless nights, Squeeze.
Very.
Right?
Very, very.
Yeah.
This is a true story. He actually took a successful selfie with you, Brad, several weeks ago. So this is a true story of, someone that was really struggling, like I said, injured on the job, and now got a drastic reduction in his tax debt.
All right.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Tax attorney is synonymous with Carmela.
Correct. Carmela is synonymous with tax attorney.
Yes.
Okay. Tax attorney is synonymous with Carmela.
All right? Tax attorney and Carmela is synonymous with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein.
Correct. And what is synonymous with law offices of Spar and Bernstein is a telephone number called 1-800-LAWLINK, where you could reach Carmela at 1-800-529-5465. That's our telephone number, 1-800.
Let me be slow with it. You are a little bit fast, Brad. That's what I heard from her. All right? 1-800, the lady who called earlier, she said you were very quick.
I'm very quick.
1-800.
I'm very fast.
529
in certain areas.
5465. 1-800-529-5465. You call that number now with any tax problems that you may have. Speak with Carmela and get a free consultation, and then she'll take it from there. Carmela, thank you so much for being on the show. You have been great as usual. And we must remind people that prior results through that guarantee similar outcome, but I say Carmela Waldron.
Correct. Right? I say Carmela Waldron because it's synonymous with tax attorney, which is synonymous with law offices of Spar and Bernstein, which is synonymous with I can speak to a tax attorney for a free consultation. So what do you got to lose?
And what's synonymous right now is prior results do not guarantee similar outcome. This has been an attorney advertisement. We're going to the top of the hour, but we're coming back on the flip side of one. All right.
Right. And so everybody on WVIP, we're going to be back with more immigration. We're going to be answering people on Facebook. Hang in there. We're going to get all your questions through our rapid fire Kim, our social media queen, Belgium Kim. Bodacious Kim, beautiful Kim. She's got lots of names these days. We'll be back to answer all your immigration questions on Facebook. Everybody on hold right now on 1-800-529-5465. Hang in there. We're going to come at the top of the hour. We're going to be answering your questions. So we're not going anywhere. Thanks very much, Carmela.
All right.
All right, thank you.
And for those of us still here on 93.5 and also Facebook, let's continue with some immigration questions. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Remember to place those questions on the Facebook page, social media platform, Facebook Live. Brad and Squeeze is the name of the show.
All right, let's go. Jeff Bossi has a question. Jeff Bossi from Nassau, New York.
Jeff, what's up?
What's up?
Hello!
Hello! He has no question whatsoever.
Wait a minute. I actually had a question about a month ago.
Okay.
It's a simple question.
Okay.
Let's say if I wanted to go to Canada, do I need a passport or can I just get by with my driver's license?
Nah, you really need a passport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And to add to that, what would it mean that I'm rich? How could I be possibly rich?
How could you be rich?
Yeah.
Squeezes says you're rich in love. That's what you are.
He's already rich.
I'm rich in life.
Rich in
I
life.
live with you guys.
All right. He's one of our best. He watches all the time. So Squeeze says he must be rich. He's got nothing to do except watch us all the time.
Have a great day, guys.
Thanks
a lot for calling in, JB.
Thanks a lot.
All right, let's move to another one.
Go to Taylor in Queens, New York. Taylor.
Hi, good morning.
Right. Good morning. By the way, I didn't expect Jeff's voice to be that way. I don't know what I was expecting his voice to be like. It was the first time we spoke with him.
Yes.
All right, any event. Taylor, what's your question?
My question is, I have two little cousins here that were left in the U.S. here by their parents. One is 18 and the other one turns 21. The 21-year-old went to school here from 9th grade, I believe. Is there any way I could
You can't do anything for the 21-year-old. The 21-year-old's an adult. The 18-year-old, you can go into family court, become their legal guardian, and get a judge to make a special ruling that's not in the best interest of the child to be returned to their parents because of neglect, abuse, abandonment, and then they can file a SIJ application for their green card. Too late for the 21-year-old, but we can definitely help you with the 18-year-old. Hold on one second. Let's go to Joan in the Bronx. Joan.
Hello?
How are you?
I'm fine. I've been waiting so long to talk to you, Mr. Bernstein.
I am sorry. I apologize. If I knew it was you, I would have had you jump the line. I didn't realize it was you.
This is my first time.
Okay, what's
I have a friend in Jamaica. You want to come to America, but you don't have a passport. A green card at the moment.
Okay.
He said thing in Jamaica is still to get a visa at this moment. I don't know how true that is.
Well, has he applied for the visa yet?
Yes, he said he went, but they turned him down. He's been to Canada before.
How old is he?
He's like in his 50s.
Does he work?
Yeah, he works in Jamaica.
Oh. Well, maybe they turned him down because he doesn't have enough ties to America. You know, but as a 50-year...
No, but how would I get him here?
Well, are you a citizen?
Yes, I am.
Is this your boyfriend?
No, yeah, you can say that.
You can say that. Go marry him. Go marry the man.
Go marry him in Jamaica and bring him come here?
Go marry the man. Go down to Jamaica. Squeeze knows a lot of pastors that will marry you, right?
No.
You don't know any pastors that will
marry anyone?
That will marry anybody. Squeeze has never been married. He doesn't know the first thing about marriage. But go down and get married. Go down and get married and bring the man up. That's what you do.
Bring the man up. That's a good one.
All right. Hold on. All right. Let's go to O'Neill in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. O'Neill.
Yes, good evening, guys.
How are you?
Good evening.
I'm good. I got a question. If somebody's been here for 20 years, they came on a green card and got in trouble towards like the 10th year of being here, got a felony, and their green card is about to expire this coming year, and it was aggravated.
What was the felony for?
It was fraud. It was aggravated fraud.
Was it fraud? He had to did a restitution of more than $10,000?
No, it was less than that, but because it was in a Commonwealth, it was in Virginia. They have their own thing, so it wasn't even above that.
Well, if the loss to the victim wasn't over $10,000 and he didn't go to jail for more than a year, it's not an aggravated felony for immigration purposes.
Well, I mean, they did give him sentence of 2 years, but they suspended with probation.
Okay, so then it was a theft offense for more than a year. That's how they're going to call it, an aggravated felony. He needs to speak to us because he's a deportable alien. Hold on. Let's go to Ricardo in Orlando, Florida. Ricardo.
Hello.
Hello, Ricardo.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
What's up?
Just a quick question. I'm a green card holder, and I want to know what's the process of me marrying my spouse to get her stable here.
Okay, she's in another country.
She's just visiting here.
Okay, so go marry her. She's not going to be able to stay unless she's going to stay illegally. File an I-130 visa petition for her immediately. Get her on the waiting list. In about 18 months to 20 months, she'll get an appointment for an interview at the country where she lives.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. We can help.
All right.
Let's go to John in Atlanta, Georgia. John. John, how are you?
John, how you doing?
John.
Hello.
John, do not get into an accident. John.
Let's go to the next call.
John, I hope he's okay. Okay. Another
Bronx.
John from the Bronx. John from the Bronx.
Yes.
What's up?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I spoke to you a while ago saying that my daughter is filing for me, and she's a U.S. citizen. And you told me that I asked you how long it take. You told me it take 9 months. But I forget was to ask you. I get in trouble in 1987 and have a C felony. But I'm an active model citizen from that time.
What was the C felony for?
Well, they pulled me off the street saying I'm selling drugs.
Okay, you got a big problem because now you can't get a waiver for selling drugs. Hold on, come see us. You're going to need to try to vacate that conviction. Hold on. All right.
Very important.
I'm glad he didn't file anything. That was something that was very important for him to call back on.
Right.
All right, so we have one more call and then we're going to get to USA Credit. Lisa from Brooklyn. Lisa. All right, let's go to Esther in Brooklyn. Esther.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
What's up?
I wanted to know, right? My daughter got her green card last year. So I wanted to know if I could have, put her on my taxes to claim her.
Sure.
Yes?
If she's a dependent and she lives with you, yes. If she's not, then no.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Squeeze. So everybody on Facebook, leave your questions. We're going to get to Social Media Queen, our rapid fire Kim, in about 5 minutes or so. But we got to talk about something very important, which is your credit score.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
What would you like to talk about today, Squeeze?
I want to talk about 3 simple ways one can actually boost their credit scores.
Okay. Is there a?
Yeah, you can go to the USA Credit Repair Inc.com.
Articles.
And you can scroll down to the one that says 3 simple steps to boost your credit score. Now, listen, I'm going to make this very quick because the phone lines are going to blow up, all right? One, you know what one is, Brad?
I'm getting to the article.
3 simple ways to boost your credit score.
Here it is, right here.
Stop what you're doing, everybody. Stop what
I'm
you're doing.
I'm gonna be paying attention to this because I want to boost my credit score.
Yes, 3 simple ways.
And these are things you don't need to call USA Credit for.
You don't need to call
Okay.
USA Credit Repair.
All right. So once you have a low credit score, this is what the article says, Squeeze. Once you have a low, oh boy,
life can become very expensive.
Once you have a low credit score, life can become very expensive.
Yeah, especially
Correct.
if it's below 650.
You know, getting approved for a mortgage or a credit card, especially if you're below 600. Are you repeating what I'm saying?
I am.
Or am I repeating what you're saying?
I don't know.
Once you get a score below 650, it's very challenging, Squeeze.
Right.
Okay. Even if you're approved, the
But
interest rate.
let's move to number 1. Check your credit report.
All right. So basically, everybody knows bad credit means bad everything.
Yeah.
So how do you get it up?
Number 1,
Yeah.
check your credit report
How do you
regularly.
check it?
Every month, make sure that you're checking it via a viable credit monitoring service such as freecreditscore.com, Privacy Guard, Identity IQ, and these are actually companies that can actually give you your credit score. But do remember that there are 2 credit scores. There's a Vantage score and there's FICO score. Most entities that you are going to apply for a loan for uses the FICO score.
Right. I never heard of the other one.
Yes, Vantage, which is Credit Karma. That's the reason why we say to a lot of people out there, you're getting your Credit Karma score, it's really screwed up. The Credit Karma score is
I don't even know what Credit Karma score is.
It's a Vantage score. It's not.
I don't know what Vantage
FICO.
is. Who came up with Vantage? What is that?
I came up a few years ago, but we'll expound more on that on the next session.
Okay.
All right, but check your credit report. Try to use one that uses FICO because that's the one that the big entities use out there. And they'll check your TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian report. Now, quickly, I want to make sure that everybody understands that TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian are independent private companies. Independent private companies. All right? That's reporting on how you pay your bills. Keep a paper trail of your disputes. All right? That means if you have USA Credit Repair do your dispute, by the way, you get a login, you get to see everything in there. You don't even need to keep a paper trail. 2, keep open accounts current. You know what that means, Brad?
That means don't close out your accounts if you owe money.
Yes. In other words,
you owe money, keep it open.
A lot of people keep closing their credit card accounts. That is going to hurt you in a big way, and it takes a few years to actually get it back to where it needs to be. So just keep them current. You can reduce your credit lines. Let's say you don't owe anything on these credit cards. You can reduce your credit lines, but keep them current.
Rather than closing them.
Rather than closing them. All right. It's not good to close them. As a matter of fact, you don't want to go past 3 or 4 credit cards. Okay, some people have more than 3 or 4 credit cards. You really don't want to go past 3 or 4 credit cards.
Why? What happens?
You don't need to. And as a matter of fact, you have a ton more trade lines on your credit, and it actually hurts you if you have too many credit cards.
Really interesting.
Yes. All right. The other one is if you don't have any credit cards now, consider getting a secured credit cards, and there are many companies out there that.
What do you mean by secured?
Secured meaning that you actually give the financial institution a collateral against the line of credit that they'll extend to you. So let's say you go to, hypothetically speaking, Capital One.
It's like a debit card then.
Yes, but they call it a secured one because you go. Let's say you go to Capital One and you say, I want a secured credit card. What you'll do, you'll give them $500. They'll give you a credit line for $500.
Right. So why is that? What's the difference between that and a debit card?
Well, the debit card is not going to help to build your credit.
Oh, but this will.
The secured, that's why they call it a secured
this
credit.
will, I understand.
Right. The debit card does not help to build your credit.
So at least it works as a debit card, but it's helping to build up your credit.
It works like a credit card, but they're holding money for you just in case you screw up. That's it. All right?
I see. So you pay it every month anyway.
And it's reported to the credit bureaus.
And it's reported that you pay it.
Equifax.
Right, but if you don't pay it, you've got that line of credit behind you.
You've got the secured money that the bank will hold on to if you don't hold it.
I understand.
All right. However, after about 6 months, you can apply for a regular credit card.
And then they'll give you back the money.
Right, because they'll see that for 6 months you have paid On time.
So you're a good risk at that point.
You're a good risk at that point. So
All
those
right.
are the 3 ways. 1, check your credit report. 2, keep open accounts current. 3, consider a secured credit card.
That's,
If you need more information.
that's, by the way, that's all good information, Squeeze.
That's what USA Credit Repair
It's
is
all
all about.
good information.
Yes, that's what they're all
Very
about.
good information.
I know.
Yes, I'm listening.
And you're learning.
I did learn something.
Yes.
I honestly didn't know that before.
Yes, you're learning.
I am learning.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you.
So right
Thank
now,
you, Sensei.
the last thing I want to say is that every single person who have not checked their credit with USA Credit Repair since the year started, we're going to give you a 100% free consultation. A lot of people have Credit Karma and think that that is the right thing. Not necessarily. A lot of people have other credit monitoring service, not the right thing. At USA Credit Repair, we have the right monitoring service to check your credit and give you the right answers. Call them now. It's 100% free. There's no money that they want from you. They're going to check everything for you, check your credit score, see what's bad in it. If you want to move on after that, you're welcome to. So here's the number to call, Brad. What is it?
1-800-872-7177.
Slowly,
That's
Brad.
1-800.
He says you're fast.
1-800. 1-800-872-7177.
What's that number?
1-800-872-7177. 1-800-USA-7177. 1-800-USA-7177. When you call USA Credit Repair at 1-800-872-7177, they will be giving you a free consultation right now. They'll run your credit report for free and let you know where your problems are. And it's all brought to you by USA Credit Repair. Give them a call right now. We got a whole bunch of people standing by. 1-800-872-7177. I'm going to tell you something. If you weren't sold, you had to have been sold from this morning's show when the lady wrote in and said that in 30 days she got her credit up 140 points thanks to USA Credit Repair. And as a result, she can now go get a mortgage for her home.
Very
USA
important.
Credit Repair, our proud partner here on the Brad and Squeeze Show.
One more thing I'd like to say. If you've got a judgment or a tax lien on your credit, USA Credit Repair will get it off. Call them now. 1-800.
1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177.
Fix your credit today.
1-800-872-7177. So, Squeeze.
Yes.
Let's get to our rapid fire queen, and let's finish up our social media questions for the day on Facebook. Hello!
Hello there.
I don't hear her.
I don't hear her either.
I don't hear you.
Hello, hello.
Now I do.
Hello there.
Glorious. Hello.
Hello. All right.
Patrice wants to know, I'm out of status in the state that my son's father is my son's father is a citizen filing for him. He won't be able to go and take him to the interview. Can my sister take him even though on his paperwork she is not a legal guardian?
Why can't the father take him? It's going to be a problem. Father should be taking him.
Okay. King wants to know, can you apply for advanced parole with SIDG, and do you need to file an I-864W?
You don't need an I-864W. You do need an advanced parole.
Gloria, if you lost your...
Yeah.
Gloria says, if you lost your green card, can you file for your citizenship without it? I lost mine and I've had it for 10 years.
Yes.
Anthony asks, I'm a resident of the U.S. and I want to get my daughter here from Jamaica. Do I need permission from her mother?
The U.S. Embassy may ask for a letter from the mother saying it's okay to take the child out of the country.
Vivian asked, so my husband went for the interview but was required to bring an affidavit of support from me and my joint sponsor. But my joint sponsor is no longer interested in helping me. What should I do?
The joint sponsor, get another joint sponsor.
Jacqueline says, I'm a resident and I filed for my 16th.
You want to help? Get another one, right? Go. What?
That seems
pretty.
Seems common sense.
Yeah. Thank you. I was like, where's the trick question there? So I had to actually think for a second. I'm like,
Jacqueline asks, I'm a resident and I filed for my 16-year-old son since last March of 2017. I know they received my petition, but I haven't heard anything else. So what should I do?
March of 2017. Come see us if you haven't heard by the end of the month. This should have heard by now.
Tonetsky says, if someone filed for his mother and father and they came in December, can he put them on his 2017 tax return as dependents?
Yes.
Tamara says, I want to sponsor my mother. Can my 18-year-old brother come with her?
No.
Kasana says, can I apply for a visiting visa even though my mother is currently filing for me?
No.
Trudy asks, what's the cost if you're filing for citizenship?
$725.
And King has one more question. When you file an I-131 advance parole with SIDG and you need to file the request of I-64W, request for exemption, do you file that along with an I-485, an I-360, and an I-765?
Yes.
And I think that just about wraps up what we got today.
All right, there you go. Thank you
Another
very
one in
much,
the can.
social media queen. Squeeze, we got 2 people on hold.
All right, let's just get them
out of the way. All right, Joe from Brooklyn. Joe, what's up?
Yes, I'm a green card holder for about 50 years.
50?
Yeah.
50 or 15?
Don't 50.
Wow. Okay.
Don't beat me up.
I'm not beating you up.
In filing for your citizenship, is there any part of the exam you're exempt from?
You are exempt. How old are you?
63.
You are exempt from the reading and writing.
Okay, thank you much.
All right. All right, let's go to John in Atlanta. John.
Hello.
John, how are you?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Good, good. What's up?
Yeah, I got this simple question for you guys.
Okay.
My wife filed for me. We got married here, and she filed for me. And when we were filling the form, we filled the parole form. I don't understand what that means. So can I get a better explanation about that?
The parole form allows you to travel outside of the United States and return while you have a pending adjustment of status case. Document. The parole form is a travel document. It's to allow you to leave the United States for a short period of time, a week or 2 weeks, and then return to the United States and continue processing for your green card.
Okay. Then what if the 6 months has expired at the immigration today?
If what expired?
The 6 months.
Well, did you file an adjustment application?
No.
Okay, so you got to file an adjustment application for your green card. Your wife's a citizen. You're going to get a work permit and an advance parole. Hold on 1 second. We're going to help you, okay? He needs help. All right, Squeeze.
That's it.
That's it for the day. We'll be back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp.
Sharp. One thing I want to say, though, is I want people to understand that as much as you hear us yelling, screaming, we're jovial and everything and all of that, we're very, very, very happy that you folks have been sharing the show, not just on 93.5 FM, but also on Facebook. We're truly, in my opinion, one of the fastest growing show, period, on Facebook.
Correct.
We're very consistent. We have a solid team behind us. We have solid partners behind us. We've got solid fans. We've got people who really participate and say a lot of positive things about us. And positive breeds positive. So I want to say thanks to all the people who have been sharing up to 50 of their friends each and every single day, building the show. You're truly, genuinely helping people here in 2018 to get a much better life and, of course, achieve the American dream. On behalf of myself, David Squeeze Annakie, and the Link Up Media Group of companies, and Brad Bernstein and the law offices of Spar and Bernstein, we really seriously want to say thank you.
And tomorrow we're going to have a very special interview at 9 a.m. So I want everybody to be here sharp on the dot. And no tuning in at 9:30.
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna be changing the show up a little bit just for tomorrow because we just can't. We got to start the interview directly at 9. It's a gentleman who is being held in detention right now, who is about to be deported to Haiti, who many believe should not be, and we're going to be having an interview with his entire family tomorrow sharp at 9 a.m. So tune in for that as well. I also want to remind everybody here at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein, we're not just about immigration, but certainly we know a lot about it. So if you have an immigration issue, give us a call at 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Criminal defense, 1-800-529-5465. Family law, divorce, 1-800-529-5465. Tax debt relief, You heard Carmela. Taxes for businesses, taxes generally, 1-800-529-5465. Accidents, construction accidents, personal injury, 1-800-529-5465. Squeeze, thank you very much.
Thanks to the USA Credit Repair Inc.com.
And thank you to the whole team in the back there who works tirelessly.
Jill
3 hours,
team, right.
3 hours of live show a day to put on in the back there is very hard.
I know
you
it
think
is.
you think it's easy for us to talk? It's harder for them to press the buttons.
A lot of people think that what you and I do is easy. You know?
It's very easy, Squeeze.
Extremely easy. We don't do anything. We just roll out of bed and it happens.
What we do is simple.
Yeah.
Compared to what
Seamless.
most people do. Seamless.
Very seamless.
All right. We'll see you all tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465.